we've been tracking this just because, we felt that it's going to break out of this channel that it was
Yeah.
sort of chopping in for the past year. And it did. And it broke out. Then we got a bull signal with our indicator. Once again, this is, it's called the Maxi Trading Buddy indicator. That's a custom indicator. And you can see how it prints bull signals and then a bear signal if it's topped out and if
Yeah.
it's going down.
It also
The red band.
colors the body of the candles, which I actually really like that. So if
Yeah,
if you look
exactly.
closely, the outline of the candle will remain the way it should. So a green candle will be outlined in green, but in a
Yeah.
bear trend, the body of the candle will be red. In a bull trend, the body will be green. Makes it really
Exactly.
easy to catch the trend or visualize the stuff in a quick overview.
Exactly.
Which
Like we wanted it to be like easy to use and visually easy to use, and like you said, we had felt that it was going to top out, and that was a few weeks ago, and last week it closed with the bearish sort of what's this, gravestone or inverted hammer doji.
Yeah.
That's like bearish. That's a bearish type of candle.
So what
And
you're
then
looking
this-
for to see that candle is basically the small body with a long wick up above.
Yep, right
Which-
here.
That is
So it
what we're
literally
talking
looks
about.
like if you take a hammer and like turn it upside down.
Inverted hammer.
That's what it
exactly.
looks like,
Sometimes there's a hangman. I think is another way it's described.
Yeah, that's like inverted though. Like
that's
it's like
exactly like the inverted hangman.
and but yeah, it's pretty and also the stock RSI was also it looked toppy because you see how it's like flatlined.
Yeah.
So
you can actually see
using
the blue seems to be starting to push down again. So it looks on the RSI.
Yeah, exactly. Like if we
let's
see
in on that bad boy.
See.
Yeah, there you go.
Maximize it.
Starting to
Yep.
turn down. So that means
It's rolled over.
So like the momentum of the direction here is shifting a little bit on the weekly chart. So
Right. And
Yeah.
and yeah, like we talked about this, we had predicted that it's gonna drop, it's gonna cool off, and then and it did right here. I've drawn a see it waked,
Yeah.
and now it's we had a small little retest today morning, but then see it's dropping back down. Now for it to continue up and keep going higher, it needs to do an SR flip, basically like convert resistance to support. So basically, it needs to bounce on either of these supports, and it has to also stay above the our indicator strength band.
Yeah.
So you see the strength band, you can see how in a bullish trend the price tends to bounce on the strength band, and in a bearish trend it keeps getting rejected on the strength band. So even if it cools off, it needs to bounce on either of these supports for it to continue higher. Now, if it either loses a strength band, and of course, if it comes back into the channel, this whole thing, then it's clearly a deviation.
Mm-hmm.
And then this little pump here would have just been a retest. And then you see, then this would have been just a lower sort of high from the last high. That is if it loses the strength band and if it continues falling.
Yeah, that's what the market bulls are praying for, basically.